If you think you're not good enough to get placed for summer camp, this video is for you. I had 7 interviews before I got placed. Not 1, not 2, but 7. So I think I'm the guy to listen to when it comes to something like this. Alright lads and girls, let's talk about the summer camp application process and if it's actually easy or if people just make it sound easier than what it is. First thing I'm going to say is go with an agency if this is your first year at camp. I'm with camp leaders and they've been solid, absolutely amazing for me. Basically what an agency does is it lines you up ready to go to camp and it helps you with visa application, sorting out your CV, interview skills, overall the type of stuff you need to look for when going to camps and what to expect. Basically you apply, upload a CV and have a video call. That's it. And I'll be honest with you, they're not really interviews, they're more of a vibe check. Honestly, it's such a good feeling when you're doing an interview with them. It's so good just chatting, getting to know them, they get to know you. It is absolutely amazing. During these interviews, they'll ask you different stuff such as hobbies, personality, experience with kids, your work ethic, and why camp appeals to you. That's a big one. Why does camp appeal to you? If you can crack this question, you're going. That's a little hack there. If you understand why you want to go to camp, it'll be perfect and you'll get through. On the video calls, the person literally helps you lay out your CV a little bit better for camps because overall they just want you to succeed. They want you to get to camp, they want you to experience all of this. If you're a normal, decent human being who can talk, you'll be fine. Be chatty, have lots of personality, be yourself, and you'll definitely be able to get through it. Now this is where it gets interesting. Once you get accepted, your account then goes live and other camps can actually see your profile and put you under review. And this is where most people overthink it. I thought that once I got put on review with a camp, it was called Camp Woney in Connecticut, I thought it happened too quick, to be honest. I thought they were sniping me. And the second my account went live, they went, oh, we'll have them, just to get people in the door as early on, because I signed up for camp really early. But this is not the case. They are not sniping you. Basically, when you're going through your interview process, they can still see bits and bobs about your profile and all that stuff. And if you suit them, they put you on review, and it's basically just first come, first served for the camps. So if I were you, don't instantly think, oh, it's a red flag, they've put me on review straight away. Just give it a chance. If the camp's right for you, the camp's right for you. Once a camp puts you on review, you look at the camp, you can see the location, the amount of kids that are going to be there, the amount of counsellors that are going to be there. There's normally a video online that you can see. Go through the video, watch it, get a vibe for the camp, see if it suits you. Then the interesting part starts. You start to have interviews at camps. And again, they're really chill, there's nothing to worry about. It's just another interview with someone from across the pond. You're talking to them, they're talking to you. You just want to see if you're on the right page, basically, when it comes to interviews. They'll talk about personality traits, what values you have, what morals you have, what type of hobbies, and you'll go through your CV and say, oh, you've mentioned you can do fishing, why is that? And they'll just ask you little stuff. It's not a proper interview, it's just they're trying to make sure you're suitable for their camp, because obviously you're looking after kids. You're there for 9 weeks, it's going to be a long, hard time. And they just overall want to see if you'll fit their culture. Every camp is different, every camp has different culture. Even though sometimes it might look very similar, there's definitely a change between certain camps in my opinion. If I were you, bring a notepad when you are doing the interviews. This is because you can jot down your own questions. I had lots of questions to ask, which is really good. They love questions, so keep asking them. And as well, it's good to note down how many kids are there, what type of style it is, like what type of bunks, how many kids are in each bunk, how many counsellors are in each bunk. A lot of this information is on their bio, on their camp leaders page, but it's still good just to ask the person on the interview. So then 1, you seem interested, 2, just to make sure, write it down. Overall, just treat it like a two-way conversation, because that's what it is. You're just talking to someone, they're talking to you, you're new to them, they're new to you. It doesn't matter how it goes, because there's always another camp. And as well, they're not trying to catch you out. Basically, their job is to make sure they get the right people for 9 weeks at a summer camp, working with kids, working with new people, internationals, Americans, people from your own city maybe, if that ends up happening in your camp. I personally had 7 interviews, roughly, I think about 7, before I found the camp that I'm going to. All the interviews were amazing, I did enjoy them, but there was a common theme with all of them that made me think, oh okay, this isn't for me. But eventually I found the camp. It's Iroquois Springs in New York. I'm absolutely buzzing, can't wait. It's going to be amazing. If you go into Iroquois Springs 2026, let's connect, talk to me, message me, let's go. When I had my interview, me and Lindsay just clicked. She seems a lovely woman. We just clicked. It was so good, just the whole vibe between the whole interview. It was really good, really positive energy. And that's the thing that no one really talks about. It's not about just getting accepted into a camp. It's about fitting in with a camp. You've got to fit the vibe, fit the culture, understand what they want off you, and they've got to understand how you'll give it. And if all that gets ticked off, then it'll be fine. You'll be flying. So basically what happened is I had some interviews when put on review, so like Camp Woney and some other camps, I sort of forget. But then I signed up during the online hiring fair, and what this is lots of camps all in one place, and instead of camps coming to you to put you on review, you can go to camps and say, hey, I really like your camp, it's a good vibe, can we have an interview? And you ask them for an interview, which is the unique part about it. That's what I liked, because you can build up to, it's either 3 or 5 interviews at one stage. Basically, I done this for about 5 camps, maybe 4, and they were all amazing. But again, there was certain stuff that made me think, oh, this camp isn't for me, which I can get onto in another video. And essentially what happened was I had my interview with Iroquois Springs and Lindsay, and it went perfect, it went amazing. We basically agreed on the call that I'll be going that camp. We basically subtly agreed on that. But I had an interview the day after with another camp. Now, funny enough, they actually knew each other. The 2 people who I had interviews with, so Lindsay and then the other guy, I think his name was Jordan, they actually knew each other. So it was actually quite funny talking to him after, and I told him about Lindsay. And I was honest, you've got to be honest in the interviews in my opinion. And I said to him, I probably will go to Iroquois Springs just because I've had that really good interview. And it felt right for me. And once it felt right for me, I was like, I've got to go to this camp, because all the other camps were amazing and they look perfect. But overall, when you feel right about a camp, just go with it, in my opinion. So the other interview went really well with the other camp after Iroquois Springs, but I declined and I went, I'm going to Iroquois Springs, New York, so I'm really buzzing about that. But as well, lads, quick reality check. You might not get your preferred role at camp. I wanted to be the fitness specialist, and I'll do a separate video on that talking about it, but basically I'm not a fitness specialist, I'm a general counsellor, and I am so happy. Honestly, you have no idea, I'm so happy that I'm not the specialist. For multiple reasons, but I'll go into that in another video, so stick around. So how hard is it to actually get placed at camp? Honestly, not that hard. Seriously, it was quite easy in my opinion, but finding the right camp for you is the hard part. Like I said, I went through 7 interviews, and at one stage I did think, oh, when am I going to get one? When am I going to get one? But honestly, it only took not that long. Honestly, it did not take long. And the reason why it is so hard to find a camp, in my opinion, is the type of camp it is, location, if the camp's competitive or relaxed, if it's a religious camp or non-religious camp, whether or not it's sports-based or water-based activities. I personally didn't want to go to a water-based camp just because I didn't want to. I wanted to experience a bit more. And as well, if it's a boys-only camp or a girls-only camp, there's so many factors when it comes to camp that you just need to find out what's right for you. And if you're a lad watching this thinking you're not good enough to go to camp, you are. Camps need really good male role models, and that goes the same for the girls. They just need strong characters who can join in with every activity and just go all in on whatever they're doing. Honestly, just be genuine, just be yourself, be genuine, and the right camp will find you. So if you're thinking about going to camp this year, comment camp down below and I'll reply to you. And if you want to go to summer camp this year through Camp Leaders, my agency, I've got a code that gets you £20 off. It helps both of us out. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't, it's alright. I'm documenting my whole journey going to summer camp. As this is my first year, I think it's really good to show everyone how I've dealt with it. If that's something you'd like to keep watching, please subscribe, stick around. It's going to be a good journey. I'm going to do as many vlogs as I can when I'm in America. Anyway, nice one for watching. In a bit. See ya in America.